there is hope of a better life in America across the sea. A vision of land, opportunity, and freedom. Once in the new land, what lies ahead?
Flew into Kennedy. Heard Bruce talking to me. Born in the U.S. I'll have to land my birth. Came half the way across the earth.
When I landed at JFK, first song I heard was Born in the USA. And just like when I landed, I went to the luggage, you know, and I could hear, Born down in the US, you know. I said, wow, you know, it was like almost like welcome. So I wrote a song, not Born in the USA, of course.
There's a black and white, yellow and brown. Walking, talking.
You come with 2 suitcases here, and I had one bag full of vinyls, you know, albums and singles and all of this, you know. I watched $10,000 Pyramid and quiz shows, you know, all these quiz shows that have spelling, you know. So I could learn. They would describe the word and I could see the spelling, so that's how I learned, you know. Where I came from, you have to give you like a year's salary to you know, to have a guitar like this. In America, you know, anybody who waits tables can have a guitar that Eric Clapton plays, you know. That was fascinating for me, you know.
Monday, 2:58 p.m.
I save all these messages, by the way. And
Monday,
I'll make a tape. I'll put on one song
p.m.
and 24 tracks. I'll fill all 24 tracks with the messages from an answering machine. And I play it at the same time. I have like tons of tapes, you know. I don't know why, because I can't throw anything out. You can see that. Nothing can be thrown out. Yeah. I have some lyrics in my mind, but I don't want to just stumble upon them, you know. But basically, the idea is that time is all we have. You know, there's nothing else. So.
What do you think of your dad's music?
Well, in my opinion, I think it's good. Well, it's rock and roll. I don't know what it is in your opinion.
Time is all we have. Love is all we need.
One night I was talking with my dad, and I just needed to help him. I just wanted to help him in some way to get his CDs sold all around the world.
And it's my life.
So then I said, why don't I put him on one of the most popular radio stations in America?
Walk on a cliff.
I asked if they were interested in playing my dad's song on the radio.
Had they ever heard of your dad?
I'm not sure.
So what'd you tell them about your dad?
Well, I didn't really tell him. I just told him he was a musician, and in the postage, in the mail, I sent some information about him.
Uh-huh. And now today you're going to find out if they read the information and listened to the music?
I guess. this is Ivo Bach. Ivo Bach. It's a kid from Irvington, New York. Yeah, did you get some information about Nenad Bach in the mail? Nenad Bach. N-E-N-A-D. You got it? So, I would like you to play it on the radio if you could. You haven't. Okay, can you call me?
This is where I was born. It's like Vost 21. It's in Tuškanac in Zagreb. This is where I lived till I was 4 and a half. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge, actually, here in Zagreb, yeah. And I used to walk with him along these ways, and he sang in a church choir. My father was a professor at the medical school, so everybody thought I would become a doctor or something, you know.
That's my view. This is your view most of your life.
Most of my life, my view. And I loved it, and I still love it.
And you have, this is like not even Buddy Hackett. This is Jerry Lewis in prime time.
It's my first girlfriend.
Girlfriend in those.
Yeah.
Which one?
This.
Yeah. Of course, you see that girls are paying attention to somebody who has guitar. That was definitely a catalyst, you know. But something deeper than that happened. In my hometown, nobody ever made a record, you know. Nobody ever made a long play record, you know. So I decided to make one. And in like 9 months, I got on a festival, I got a contract, amazing. We moved the mountain, you know, that nobody moved before, you know. We made an album and everybody said that it's impossible, you know, we did it. Yeah. The album, it came number 1 on a couple of, in Ljubljana, on one chart. But chart on Ljubljana is like not in chart in America, that's like, you get a mention after that, you know. Here you don't get a mention, you can go to dinner maybe, maybe, you know. You know. The single was on top, how to say, on top 10 or number 1, and nobody could buy it. I remember that the rats ate the cover in Belgrade, you know, and it took another 9 months to reprint them, you know, something like that, in some warehouse, you know. How symbolic that is, you know. That was the official explanation. Rats ate your album in a warehouse in Belgrade, you know.
The odds are horrible. It's not in my favor at all. Where I come from, or from, let's say, the whole Slavic department, which is like 500 million people, 0 so far, 0 success. Rock and roll, 0. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 0.
I would rather be poor than be a rich man and not being able to express myself. And one doesn't exclude the other, so I think you can be in a rich, spiritual way and have a financial freedom too, which I'm still waiting to have one, you know. Tough one when there is no income, when there is like, you know, you can't find the way how to live on, and support of family or friends or people who believe in your art form is sometimes not enough. And you doubt yourself, of course, you know. But there is always somebody on the way to give you some gratification. When I spoke with Luciano Pavarotti, he said, well, we are the same, which doesn't mean that we don't have same success, obviously, but the sensibility is there. We understand that. We understand that our passion is our life, you know? That I do this only for the reason of passion. I love this. I love music, you know? That's it. Nothing else. If I would be the poorest man on the planet, but could live on it, survive on it, I would do the music. That's it, you know? I have no choice. That's how I feel.
I love losers, I love bumps, I love the Three Stooges and those crazy drums. I like the lovers.
You know, it's a hard fact of life, you know, to get on American radio is tough enough. You know, just from an American point of view, it's like, that's going against the grain to make the album title, you know, I Love Losers. You know, in America, they love winners, you know.
I love losers, I love bumps, I love the Three Stooges and those crazy drums. I like the lovers who don't vote the same, and lying on my bed in the stars and the rain.
And here's somebody that nobody's ever heard of, that has, you know, a foreign accent. And of course, the thing is, though, you know, there's always that hope in America, you know, anything could happen kind of thing.
If I was a sculptor, working all alone, I would search for the David.
But I Love Losers it's a great record. You know, it's just one of those CDs. He's like Croatian John Lennon or something. It has this pop mastery going on, and also lyrics that are meaningful, you know, to humanity.
Out of darkness into light.
And there's a message, an underlying message to his music.
Rights for all, rights for all, rights for all, rights for all.
That's beautiful. This, you know, that's like.
I see your name.
That's a killer.
In your eyes.
I will need
for you to rise.
It's a sort of a trap. It has to be sort of raw, you know, in some ways, because it's a guitar, you know, vocal.
Right.
And if it's too much production behind,
That's what I mean.
It kills. You
Right.
know? That.
One.
rights for all, rights for all, rights for all, rights for all, run the world.
I believe that we can stop all the wars in the world in an hour. You know, if people will just come out and say, "We had it," you know, we don't want to take it anymore. That's it. No more wars. You know, in 1 hour, every war in the world would stop. Problem is that people are not organized.
Peace is not an absence of war. It is a virtue, a state of mind.
A disposition for benevolence, confidence, and justice.
This we know. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself.
1,000 candles in the air, one by one. a body count each time I raise my eyes to the sun. No rain of understanding falls to fill the well. Centuries and days have.
First time when I heard Can We Go Higher was, well, but it was during the war in Croatia. It was one of the first songs ever recorded in that time, which called actually the world to do something about it, you know, to not just sitting and watching what is going on. And for me, it's like a kind of, well, like kind of anthem of that time, you know. Croatia was attacked, literally by the, I think, 4th or 5th army, by power in the world. You know, we were like only with bare hands against all that weapons and everything.
This kind of one-way aggression, sadly, is what it was, and the people felt very trapped as the world was not responding. So that song was very powerful.
Will it happen around the world tonight? A simple twist of faith. Let us talk as people do. Woman and man.
It was like a call for wake up, call for the world to see what is going on there. Every time when I heard that song, I have like feeling that I can go through the walls, you know, because it have that spirit for me.
Every part of this earth is sacred to my people. Every shining pine needle, every sandy shore.
Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
He's a person on the world stage. He is a person who has a dream, a mission statement, a mission statement of peace, justice, fairness, and wants to use music as his art, his venue, to kind of make us all think.
Too many leaders, no one to follow. Too many clouds, not enough rain. Too many words and promises, too hard to swallow. Too many innocents die in vain.
So these hills above, this Sarajevo, that's where the Serbs were shooting down to Sarajevo. All this, all around, all surrounded. You see all these trees right there. I think probably that's a symbol that where the bomb dropped and killed. I think it's here that killed like 20 or 21 people right in one moment. You know, there is another spot where cello, played. There was 69 people died in one moment. You know, but this is one. I think this is a symbol of it. They painted in red like this.
I can tell you how it used to be. Let me write another melody. I can tell you how it used to feel.
This is the biggest cemetery here in Sarajevo. Here, this is Catholic, and this we will see it. And this one is just for everyone. All people who died in war are here. There is over maybe 2,000.
Yeah, thousands, yeah.
With that hat and your long hair, you remind me on Jewish people, on Yiddish.
Yeah, well,
You're
why
not.
Yeah.
I thought it's right.
Yeah.
So.
I look more Amish.
Yes, that's right. But also, because my grandma is Jewish, so.
So I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you.
it was terrible. Like my father was shouted twice with a sniper, once in the leg, once in the arm, and I didn't know how is he gonna make it. Is he in hospital or isn't he? So it was, bad. I can't understand why we are so wrong than they are. Why we are so different than them. Because these people in Syria is most of them Muslim, because they believe in other God than other than Serbs. That doesn't mean that we are not the people. Maybe we are other religion, but we are also with people with sensitive, with the feelings, to feel everything, to understand everything.
Rights for All, Cecilia McLaren e Nenad Bach.
Any hour, it will open like a flower. Day will come for you to choose. Precious don't always blue. I see your name.
It's election day, it's November 7th, 2000. Musicians, we don't want to be politicians and we don't want to exercise our political views openly, because we definitely lose some audience because of that. And there's not much to lose with me. So I can gamble with it. I'm joking. Somehow, I would say for the first time I feel I have something personal at stake. I'm flattered that somebody wants to talk to me. I know that they need votes, and rightfully so. I think we supported them. So the other party never extended the hand and reached for us. It's a unique country of so many nationalities that you cannot even count almost. What unites us is this word America. It doesn't even. It's nobody says North American or United States of America. Everybody in the world says America, and they know what it means. And for me, in one word, it was freedom. I wanted my kids to be born in a free country. I didn't want my kids to be born in a communist country. For somebody who didn't want to speak out, it was fine if they had a job and everything. For me, who wanted to say something about the society, it was not good. You could end up in prison.
Give me your tired, your poor. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
America is volatile, but it has a spark. It's people with guts come here and they try, fly to the Mars, you know, or create something that was not created before. That inspires me. But it was a big dream to cross the Atlantic Ocean, and a lot of people talked about it, but I actually did it. I think for me, coming to America, it allowed me to see myself better. So I think that what Paul Simon did with South Africa, you know, I would love to do with Croatia. And when you hear it, you will understand what I'm talking about.
This is where you need a road manager, right?
That's why you need a road manager. Groupie too. Roadie, what they call roadie. That's Croatia and America together, you see? Croatian Airlines, but the American passport.
Yeah. So it's strange to be traveling through Croatia as an American citizen?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a paper. You know, I have two countries, so I'm rich. At least that's how it feels. It's ancient and modern. And that's a combination of me and Croatia. And I want to use these ancient vibrations and put it in the modern ear. I was not born on the Mississippi River. I cannot sing blues, you know. So I have to use my collective memory, which is maybe Klapa singing. We don't know where the word comes from, but it means like not a gang, but like you know, like people together, you know. Yeah, but they are all mostly amateurs. You know, there are no professional Klapas yet. Yeah?
No.
No, not yet. Maybe we will be the first one. Klapa. It derives from like singing to loved ones on the balcony, you know, and in little kalas. Kala is a little street that is usually made out of stone.
When we gave name Fortunal, we thought that everybody in our Klapa, every singer, had a strong fire in his heart for singing, and Fortunal is fire on the sea.
Beauty and the tragedy. A lot of people lost their lives. You know, on the boat, they sank, you know. Captains would come like sometimes not for a year or two. And it was hard for the women, I would say, very hard, you know. Not to have men around for life. And they came back now, they're old men now, you know.
Čekate uvijek da nam se vratiš, niko ne misli da svoj dug platiš, već da uz materu miru živiš, pa da nam kuću opet oživiš.
If you look from
all sides. You can see houses made from stone, and all this environment makes you to start sing these songs.
My God, my family done my sing. Nothing. Nothing more. I don't need nothing more.
I'm so proud for singing these songs in our country.
It's our hobby.
Yes.
Because in Croatia we can't.
Yes, in Croatia haven't money for this, for support it, this music, ethno music. Haven't money.
They have a desire to become professionals, but they don't know how. You play for people, you know. You don't play for millionaires, you know. You know, it's folk singing anyway, and that's the core. Fan cores are, you know, people who cannot afford. If you put 100 kunas, which is, I don't know, $15 or something like that, people cannot afford it. Or people who could afford it, that's only once or twice, and that's it.
$5 is the limit.
It's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's possible.
People don't sing like that in neither Italy or Greece or anywhere else that I know. It's a unique way of singing, of formation, you know, vocal formation, you know. Now it's 5 voices, you know, and 5 different at a time, and sometimes even more, in different parts, you know. It's a bass plus a soloist, you know. They are not professionals in the sense that they don't live off of music, but in a sense of a level of performance, of course they are. So that's a slam dunk. Slam dunk? Slam dunk. Slam dunk. Slam dunk. Or whatever.
We are very happy because we can do the first touch between the world and between Croatia in this way.
Sounds good.
When you have a great recording, you have that magic of the performance and the engineering, grabbing it, carving it in stone, and photographing it forever. And that's what Nenad brought into our studio. And how could you not notice that?
Music is very emotional. It just hit me instantly that this is something I'd love to work with.
My son gave me this pen. It's a materialization of dreams. It's you put your dreams into motion by signing a contract, you know.
Maybe we should take the check out of the envelope.
Should I sign the check too?
This is $5 million.
Thank you. I have to admit I was very excited about coming here. The truth is that no Klapa ever got signed to any label outside of Croatia ever. You know? So this is the first professional contract, Klapa. We are here to promote the masterpiece, in my opinion, of a cappella singing, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, we'll just gotta let people know that Siam now has a crown jewel in its catalog and be in the stores, I think May.
So here is the operation. Beers and Pavarotti and Portugal. Klapa, actually I don't have Portugal anymore, but these are following the cross. So here we go. Nobody's knocking on my door from the big record labels, so I have to do something about it.
Torge, good morning.
So this is an idea to go to restaurants.
Yes, I do.
And hopefully it will sell big.
Today is a very big day, you know. We have delivery, we have wine coming, alcohol coming, meat coming, you know, this is a supply. This
CDs
is
coming.
Huh?
CDs coming.
Oh, CDs too.
Meat, CDs. So anyway, this is how it looks. That's how I envision.
Uh-huh.
And, you know.
Okay.
So
And how much is each?
They buy from me for 10 and they sell for 15.
Uh-huh, okay.
So it's a $5 profit.
Yeah, no, $5, $15.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good price.
Yeah, but you keep 5.
Yeah, okay.
The difficult thing is to get advanced money. Then otherwise you have to come back and check and how. It's a full-time job.
You know one thing, in my opinion, how I see the things and how I see the love. We have to respect each other. We have to help each other. And through the life, for example, I came in this country barefoot. I came flat broke, not knowledge, nothing. And through the hard desire, labor, work, and the faith, I developed something. That means if I was able to do something here, why I was not able to do there? There's something what stop us for development.
We didn't work because the system didn't allow us to work. Because system was, you tell a bad joke, you're in prison. You lost your life for a joke in the bar. So, you know, nobody wants to mess with that. So you leave the country. And a lot of us left the country. We're all over the world. So that, you know, evolution is slow, but it's working for us now.
You think so?
Definitely.
I give you a hand
yeah.
for that. I give you a hand, Nenad. And we are going to put this here, and I'm going to play the music, and whatever. You counted how many you left. You understand? You know that? And, yeah. Okay?
It's a tough sell. Tough thing to do. But they love the country, they love the music, and so it hopefully it will, you know, hopefully it's a good start. You know. What is revolutionary for Croatian music, or for my music at this moment, combining with this Klapa, is that we are going through 3 major American institutions. It's World Music Institute, it's Kennedy Center, and Chicago Cultural Center.
It'll be something different, that's for
Something
sure.
different, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good, but something different, yeah.
That's a good place to start.
For a year, I booked the dates and the venues. And then last 4 months, it's intensive. It's intense to the point that you know, I'm on the phone maybe 16 hours a day, every day, being sure that things are done. No, not on the first. Just from signs on the bus to T-shirts to cups to everything is such a huge project.
What are these things? What are these, the T-shirts? What are they selling for?
35, right?
No, we'll sell for 17 or 2 for 15.
I think I don't know actually. That's fair price, yeah?
$17 and 2 for 15?
2 for 15, yeah. I mean 2 15 each.
Okay.
Like 2 for 30.
I was gonna say.
I go for the 2 every time.
That's a no-brainer.
I thought that was a good marketing ploy, actually. You know, then people will be like, you know, I want to buy.
I'm getting flying off the shelves with that right
1 for 17.
4 for 10.
1 for 17 and 10 for $10.
You have to make your money in volume that way.
You know, you wait all your life to do the gig, and then you can't wait to finish it because it's like so much things going on, too much anxiety.
It's intense. I expect unexpected. I do expect unexpected. I expect something to happen that I cannot even think about it today. So.
Do you remember conversation running to the railway station?
None of the Klapa singers have ever been into the United States, as far as I know. I would say most of them don't speak English. Me not speak English.
Love never meant in my life.
They are anxious to see America, and I'm anxious to show them the best of it.
Yes, I do. Do you fight the status quo? Do you know a friend from foe? Yes, I do. Love is so kind. Love
Every policeman has a gun.
in my
The group itself, okay, the group exists for 23 years, and I started to sing with them 10 years ago. And now I think this is the crown of our career. I think, so far.
Wow.
What's going to happen next, I don't know. Yeah.
We are breaking the ice, marrying Klapa with the world. I could easily cover the expenses by performing in Croatian clubs. And that's exactly what I don't want, because that's a ghetto. It's you are singing to yourself.
If World Trade Center was here, we would be able to see it now.
I'm struggling with paying expenses for this. Bus, you know, sleeping, eating, you know. They breathe here, it's like $3,000, you know, a day. So you figure out how to cover all of this.
Don't let me down. Clown wears the crown in my life.
We need to call the guy. Can we call the sound man? Let's see how that works. They will go through all of them.
Čudom svita.
What do you think is the matter with your friend? This ever happened before? No? Oh, really?
He has to go to the hospital, you know. You have to go to the hospital.
Can't handle it, you know.
guy dies here in studio, like, you know, tough one, difficult. We're next to hospital, you see, blood. You see emergency. And, you know, it's, you know, I don't know whether what I'm doing is worthwhile. I mean, I accept compliments, but, you know, in one hand, I hear praise. On the other hand, I see, like, no reaction. So I don't know what to think about it. Yeah. Hello. Okay. So the other guy will pick him up, and so we can go. Okay. And I'll drive you to your car and.
What do you think is better?
Well, I think that he didn't read the analysis of the blood and everything yet, but he expects to be released tonight. Okay. Well, let's hope. That guy is lying. It never happened before, you know. In some other country, every tall building in the city has more, like 3 times more residents than their whole town, probably. You know, where they live. They live in a small town, 6,000 people. I don't know, you know. So to come here and and do something. But they sound like angels, man, huh? That's impressive. That is impressive. Tough monkeys. Tough monkeys singing like angels. Yeah, yeah.
So I just wanted to get an inventory list.
Hey, Ned, how are you?
This is where it all begins.
This is the nerve network of the merchandising. Actually, the nerve network is Nenad's brain. He did 100% of everything. I get to do 1% and take the credit. He's done everything. It's incredible.
It is. It's a one-man band, literally.
From the band, from the music, writing the music, performing, arranging for the bus, bringing the singers over. He arranged for the food. He has the other band coming in. He's got the merchandising taken care of. I think he's covered everything.
Yeah, we hope so.
Whatever he didn't cover, that was my job.
You guys get nervous at all before you sing, or no? Do you get nervous at all before you sing, or no? No? You just do it.
No reason for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Hey, you brought these guys over from Croatia. You got all these people coming tonight. You got a serious set of balls.
Yeah, I guess I do. Or craziness. Or simply crazy. You know, people can be crazy like, oh, let's bring like 14 guys from Spain. Oh, yeah, let's bring them. Let's put them on a bus. Man. Yeah, you got to be nuts. One of the
the guys told me that if you go to his part of the country, where the Klapa is from, that basically every other guy is a singer, and not just someone who sings in the shower, but a killer singer, someone who can sing in a group like this and who loves it that much. And for a small area of a small country, that's really an amazing thing, I think, that have singers just so thick on the ground here. Yeah, I mean, if they're all like these guys, they must be just monsters.
I'm as relaxed as I should be before the show, because I was nervous up to this moment, tremendously. Everything is on my mind. Now, telephone is not ringing. No, so it's easier. These guys, they sound like angels. That's amazing. They look good. They look beautiful. Especially Piero. He's leading.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nenad Bach and Klapa.
For your plane to come, I will wait eternity for your loving smile, and I will wait forever, whether you like it or not. I will wait all my life for your love and care. Friend to friend, love to love, and faith to faith, child to child, man to man, dark to dark, and light to light. I will wait and wait and wait, whether you like it or not. I will wait eternity for your love and care. She said, learn to live, learn to give, love to share, give it anyway. Long, long life, longer faith. I would love to stay, let me go away. My mother will live forever through my own eyes, and I will live forever through my daughters, through my children's eyes.
This is a primal scream, basically. It is who I am, and hopefully it's sophisticated enough for the world to recognize.
It's my life. I'm walking again. What the stars and rain, and the stars and rain, and the stars being on. It's my life.
If you could, do this professionally, would you do it? I get the sense from just being around you for a couple of days that you love to sing.
Yeah, I love to sing. Of course I love to sing, but I mean to be a celebrity here in America, it's not for me. I'm not born for that.
Time is all we have. Love is all we need. Stand up again. It's your life. It's mine.
Hey, Ivo told me that you've actually had Christmas dinners at the White House?
Yes, I did.
You did?
With President Clinton, of course. Yes, that was a couple of years ago. It was a class act, by the way.
How did you wind up there?
Oh, they invited me. As simple as that.
The Clintons invited you to Christmas dinner at the White House?
Yes. So,
okay.
Let's take the photo. Just a moment.
Kennedy Center.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah. We need reverb on all mics. A little bit of reverb. Also no dry, yeah? I don't know. Shall we play with the guitar? Hoćemo s gitarom pjevati?
Give me an update. What's going on here, Mike?
Well, we're rushing to get a sound check while they open the house for the audience. So,
Dry.
we may still be sound checking at 7. I don't know. It's getting later.
Yeah.
They don't have the other 3 mics. How do you call mic? One, this one or no? This is one. So 4, 5, and 6 are not in monitors.
So what was about 15, 20 minutes before showtime, right?
Correct. It's 20 minutes before. But we need 20 minutes of a sound check.
We need to rehearse the cue.
I understand, we're just running out of time.
Where is the reverb?
Right now, the audience has to come in because the show starts in about 8 minutes.
Where is the reverb?
It's coming.
This pissed me off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is like a disaster. Storage.
Out of your hands now. All you can do is just what you do, you know. I know it was fucked, but that's
just, unacceptable.
Yeah, it was.
Unacceptable, man. If they don't know, if they can't do this day, then they shouldn't do this day, okay? We should do it other day or not do it at all, you know? So,
yeah. We're here now, we'll make some music.
I know.
It's the day of when the Bush family has an event here, so it's not. It's.
Robert Redford will be there.
Its thing is that it happens that they moved all the instruments and they are doing a show from here, and it shouldn't be here. So, you know,
Maybe I'll sit in.
Do you need anything right now?
I don't think so. We got another standing ovation.
What else can you ask for, you know?
They all apologized to me.
They did.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of the guys. You know why they apologized? Because we had a standing ovation if they.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's done, so let's not complain.
Hello, we have CDs if you're interested.
How's it going at the merch?
It is going wonderfully. People love the show.
Good. And they're voting with their wallets, which is what we need here.
Yes, they are. A little frenzy.
Good.
Thank you very much.
I would say it was a magical tour so far. First time probably in my life. I have or not first time, but this is the best ever confidence feeling about my own music. Because it's total insecurity for me from the beginning. Well, I made records, even made #1 and everything, but I was never really sure that it's any good, you know, ever. I hear, you know, as I said, one side says you're a genius, the other side's ignoring you completely. You can't trust either side, you know, but audience response, which was excellent. Sound like Nenad. Okay, cheers.
All right.
I'm also going to take your temperature.
Each visit is a little bit of a fearful process. It's all about giving up samples, giving up, you know, spinal fluid, giving up blood, giving up images of your brain, so that we can see the disease progression. No, keep your head on. As loose as. By very nature, research is about things we don't know, we don't understand. So everything is uncertainty, and uncertainty for most of us is something we try to avoid. I have found that people who do participate in the studies, it's like the first step of a process of opening up for having an illness. It's people feel empowered, back and forth, quick as you can. They're making a difference, they're helping, it helps us move the research forward, it's helping other people, and ultimately people feel very good about the participation in the process. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you backwards.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to try to pull you hard enough. You have to.
Hallelujah.
1, 2, 3. Good.
Gospel sings
I enrolled in the program of Michael J. Fox Foundation for. They are monitoring me about the progression of Parkinson's disease, which I was diagnosed maybe 6-7 months ago. They have drugs that will calm your hand, but the thing is that that drug will be used. It will not be effective anymore after a while, and that is maybe 5 to 7 years or something like that. And so if you're 93 years old, then it doesn't matter, almost, you know. But if you feel like you want to make another rock and roll album, then it matters.
How much would you say the Parkinson's symptoms impact your day-to-day activities, you know, chores, things to do with work, anything?
My mouse, when I have to move and put in the right direction, click, is an effort for me, which was not 3 months ago. It was not an effort. I don't have preciseness that I used to have. I cannot play as good as I used to. Not that I played well, but you know, whatever I could, I play less now. My arrangements are more simple. I can do speed with the right hand. You know, speed is slower. Left hand, I can do whatever I want. You know, but right, not so much.
Parkinson's is a progressive disease, and we don't know how to stop that. There's a huge amount of variability. Some people have very slow progression, and Parkinson's, it starts out slow, tends to stay slow. So people who have a relatively slow rate of progression. I think Mr. Bach has had a relatively slow rate of progression. Would expect that their rate would continue to be slow. Some people have a very rapid and rocky course, and it continues to be rapid and rocky when that happens typically. But it does progress. Problems do arise. There can become points where certain tasks become too difficult to do alone, and that's a very hard time.
For me, I cannot play anymore like, I don't know why. Like, I cannot play fast, but I can do it. I don't know why. I don't know how. And maybe I can do that with two hands, one hand. Crazy, but what do you do? They say that you die with Parkinson. You know, you don't die because of Parkinson. So if we know what it is, at least I know that's what it is.
Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, I'm slowly dying. Every now and then I'm lying. Am I just an ordinary man, maintaining my life the best I can? It's now or never to find the truth. Better, and getting back my youth. Getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back my youth. Getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back, getting back my youth.
On the last chorus, do you want us to try to sing Više?
Yeah, let's go. We are in Croatia.
Yeah.
Are we?
We're in Croatia.
Is that where we are? Exactly.
Yeah, it seems like a rehearsal studio anywhere, any place, at any time.
It's Thursday, must be Croatia. It's Thursday, must be Croatia.
Hungry? Want something to eat? Nah.
Can I give you guys schedules immediately or when we arrive there?
When we get there.
All right.
Yeah.
Eva.
Yeah.
What's the Museum of Broken Relationships?
We saw a site for that.
It's a big hall, you know, it's a big concert hall.
How many people does it seat?
2,000. So, but most of the time people buy last day. But so what will be the most people, I don't know, you know.
There's about 2,000 and we still have about 1,000 to fill. Concerts tomorrow. So we got our work cut out for us.
Too many words and promises, too hard to swallow.
I promote it every day. Television, radio, newspapers, everything.
Nenad Bach je poznati hrvatski kantautor, producent i mirovni aktivista s adresom u New Yorku. Još uvijek?
He's a prominent figure here. Everybody basically of the older generation knows who he is. But sometimes they, let's say, confuse him with like a more politically active person than a musician, because he is politically active. He's like a peace activist. And musicians say their mind a lot, so automatically they think he's in politics. And he hasn't really done many concerts here in Croatia, and this is the first time he's doing his solo concert. So they're not accustomed to his performances.
Mr. Bach? Yes. Trick or treat. We're a little late for Halloween.
You want to see the footage or?
Yeah.
I mogu ti reći da je svugdje lijepo, ali najljepše kod kuće.
Well, congratulations. At least you hit the news.
Well.
And it was good news, too.
Correct. Maybe something to build upon. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. You know,
we hope that the rest of the people will buy tickets, but we don't know. We simply don't know. So that's how it is, you know. And that's a big burden for me. It's a tough one. Tough one to cross the ocean, and you are not sure whether people will come. It's shaking. I don't know, we'll see tomorrow how I feel. But paradoxically, I feel good actually today. You see, it's shaking a little bit, but not too heavy. What's the most difficult for me that my son feels for me. So that's tough one, you know, because your kids feel for you more than I can handle the failure, you know. But for children to observe that's difficult for me to observe them. But you know what? The music is not failing. Music will last. This album that I made will last for I think forever. So that's how I feel. So then that's easier to handle then. That's a little bit easier.
Michael, just a moment, let us tune the guitar, because we cannot tune the guitar.
Run around like a maniac.
Sound check is a little bit late. Yeah. That's a big problem right now, so I hope that we'll start it in a minute.
They brought special lights, special sound. Go big or go home. Or go big and then go home.
Can we start a sound check, please? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't have monitors. We can't play.
Just start it, you know, just start it, but then you can say to this guy if okay.
Check 1, 2. They've got to give us a basic monitor mix. I don't know why it's taking so long to do that. Just throw a little bit of everything and we'll fine tune it in the sound check. They haven't put anything in the monitors, but they want us to play, which is an oxymoron in a sense. We can't play if we don't hear anything, and they think they can't do the sound check if we don't play. It's like, put a mix in the monitors, please. That's
use your monitors as a reference, rather than your amplifiers as a reference.
They're working on something. I don't have keyboards right now.
Okay. Little hat. Okay.
Since we're trying to get some of our mixes down, not necessarily following a mostly systematic approach. I think it's a different style, I suppose.
Let's go. Don't their size.
Oh man.
It's a little exciting. We're on the edge.
I'm a little bit nervous, by the way, so really, because everything it's a little bit late for Christ's sake. So.
Music is what I'm attracted to. Music. Everything else is I don't know, too damn difficult.
Richard. Yeah. You've been through a lot of stuff with Nenad, you know, a lot of big events and stuff like that. Do you think he's like more nervous today, or more tired, or more?
Yes.
I mean, is he
all the above. I think so, because it's hometown stuff. It's a big show. It's the biggest show this band has done, and
If it goes well, it could be a springboard towards other things, and if not, I wouldn't say it's a setback. It'd be a disappointment.
It's a big deal, yeah. And my energy is so low, people can tell that. So I need to pump myself up for the concert.
We knew the dream was there, we knew that he wanted to come, and all of a sudden here's the reality. We know the kind of burden that he has been under, and so that has taken a toll on his body, on his mind, and on not his music, and not his faith. I think he's a deeply faithful person, deeply spiritual person, and a deeply musical person, and that comes across. And I think sometimes he forgets he's human.
7:19 actually, 40 minutes. The doors are open, people are slowly filing in. A bevy of lovely gals hanging by the door, smoking cigarettes over here. Now, what do you think? 1,000 people would be a good crowd for us?
It'd be great.
It'd be a great crowd. I think 700 sales already is our biggest crowd yet. So. A half-full house, we should be so lucky. A half-full house in this place is a good thing, I think. It'll certainly soak up the sound and it'll be a nice ovation for us.
Sljedeća pjesma zove se Vukovar, koju smo prije 2 mjeseca snimili ovdje sa filharmonijom, baš na ovoj pozornici. Zašto sam napisao tu pjesmu i zašto je pjevam? Ja mislim da pravda mora biti dostižna. Činjenica da niko nije kažnjen za taj zločin. Ja nisam političar, ja sam umjetnik, ja mogu govoriti, oni možda ne mogu, ali ja mogu. Ja mislim da je to korupcija svjetskog suda. I mi ćemo pjevati dok god smo živi tu pjesmu.
And the meadows, like our shadows, they will always, whoa, they will always live.
Army against civilians. It was 3,000 tanks against 0 tanks. It was 300 planes against 0 planes. Your child is brutally murdered by some idiot, and the world is like saying, okay, it's only 5,000 people killed, only 20,000 people, only 250,000 people killed. Like, what the fuck,
And they thought that they could hide in Slavonian fall. So wrong. Whoa. 'Cause they will always live in my soul.
Nebojša Nikolije, Siniša Glavašević, Vesna Bosanac, Blago Zadro. Now, 15, 20 years after it's all done and finished, nobody's punished for it. Nobody. Zero. Nobody. And it bothers me tremendously that the world is so corrupt and nobody is speaking against it, you know. So what I could do, I could write a song, which I did. You know? And that's what the song is about.
Let us shout out peace again in every land. Oh, here we are, and here we are.
People say that history repeats itself. I think history is a noun. History doesn't repeat. We repeat the history. So we should not repeat such a violent history. All the wars should be stopped in 1 hour, as I mentioned before. Or as I always mention, it's possible. We have all the technology. Everything is. We put the leaders of 7, 8 countries in one room. Don't give them cookies. It will be in 45 minutes, not even in an hour. Because we have all the means to stop all the wars permanently.
Nothing feels the same. Everything, just everything is for better. That's the only way I could explain.
There is no philosophy behind the head. You have to distinguish yourself somehow. You meet Paul McCartney, and the next time you meet him, he remembers you. You don't need to be reintroduced. So it helps.
How many cups of coffee in front of me? How many friends still alive? My mother will live forever through my own eyes, and I will live forever through my daughters.
Do you like Daddy's music?
Yeah,
What's your favorite song?
I love Losers.
What do you think of your dad's music, Anna?
I don't know, I think it's good.
Children's eyes.
The song that he has, Daughter's Eyes, do you feel flattered that, you know, kind of...
Yeah,
that,
of course.
That he kind of immortalized you in a...
How can I not be flattered? Unless it's the other daughter. I'm just kidding.
This is Shmuki, opossum.
Šmuki, dođi. Gdje ti Šmuki?